What is going on, gamers? Squirrely here. Thank you so much for joining me as always, because it is that time of year already. That's right, Smissmas 2020 is here. You guys might notice that my voice sounds a little bit different, and that is because I am battling a cold. I'm all stuffed up right now as we speak, but the show must go on, and there's far more important things to get to, like the new update that just dropped today. Now, I gotta say, it's kind of funny and ironic because I released a video less than a week ago, maybe 3 or 4 days ago, on my predictions for the Smissmas update, when I think it's going to come out, what's going to be in it, what I hope would be in it, kind of as extra bonus items, and for some reason, I must have got lucky because it's almost 100% correct. Maybe it is 100% correct. I'd have to go back and watch my own video, but we got so many great things in this update, so much content, so much variety. I haven't even had time to go through and dig through all of it, but I'm going to give you guys a quick breeze, show you as many things as I can, and I got to get myself ready for my next few videos talking about rating and reviewing all the cool new stuff we got, unusuals, also war paints, things like that. As a trader main, someone who can kind of judge these things on how popular and how valued they will be. But for now, let's take a look at this update because overall, I gotta say, it's looking really good. So we have a lot to get through. First, I want to show you guys what exactly is in this update because it's a lot of stuff. So if we look at the notes from Valve, they released just today, December 3rd, Thursday, 2020, and we can see there's 4 new maps: Pier, Snowfall, Snowville, and Whatville, which is great because I was asking for them and I was hoping that we would get them. This is great. We have new event maps for Smissmas just like we do with Halloween. That's great. They all look fun. They all look themed. I can't wait to try them out. I haven't even had a chance yet, but they look really, really good. And also we have cosmetic cases. Of course, we have 20 new cosmetic items in there. Festivizers are back. We also have new war paints. We have 13 new war paints that came out, which is a good variety. Also, we have a chance to get unusual fires as a bonus item, which is great. We have new taunts as well. We have 8 new taunts. They all look really, really good. I'll show you guys those, as well as new unusual effects. Almost 20 new unusual effects. I believe 19, 12 are for hats, 7 are for taunts, and of course the Manco sale is on, and the update is going to run for quite a while, up until January 7th. Starting off with the taunts on here, all class taunt, we have the fist bump, which is a great one. We have the high five and some dance ones. Adding the fist bump is just a perfect one. This one for the scout as well is hilarious because if you ever driven down the road, you'll see people out there flipping these signs and doing some cool tricks. That one is just so creative and fun and relatable, right? You've seen this before in real life. The pyro gets a new taunt where he's typing on a piano. The engineer gets a lawnmower. He gets to drive around. The soldier, look at this one. The soldier gets a rocket launcher. He actually gets to ride and fly around. Just crazy. It looks great. I can't imagine joining a server now. There's going to be soldiers flying all over the place. The scout gets a skateboard. The scout gets a skateboard. How cool is that? Especially with the theme and the loadouts and the hats, things you can wear. So many fun loadouts you can make with this now. A scout on a skateboard riding around is going to look so cool. The medic and the demo can now also lounge around as well. So not just the engineer, not can he just kick back. The medic and then also the demo can kick back. So let's see the animation on here. I'm curious. I don't want to see a model. I want to see the video. Okay, so he's reading his documents here, and he's drinking back a mug. What is the demo doing here? He's got to be drunk. He's got to be completely passed out. Yep, he's drinking, he's hanging out, and then I believe, yeah, his thing collapses as well, which is hilarious. So the taunts look really, really good. Now let's look at some of the war paints they have on here. Just looking at the pictures, you can tell they're good. Very, very clean. I like that it's themed around Smissmas as well. Sometimes things are too themed, but I think for this update, it's totally fine. These all look good. These look good as well. So this one, especially if you get an unusual version, with the cool effect, or any of these new, war paints with the cool effect, it's going to look awesome. Let's take a look at this one here. Snowflake Swirl. I like this one a lot too. Ooh, it's color, team colored, which is really, really cool. Simple, but good. The swirls, those bright colors are going to look good. Gingerbread Winter. Okay, interesting. It's a different color for sure, but I do like the fact that obviously it looks like a gingerbread man. You can understand what's going on. So if anyone has brown loadouts, that'll be pretty good, especially on these new winter maps. This one I believe is the highest tier 1. Looks really good. We don't have any other skins that look like this right now. So a ton of colors. We have some other rainbow kind of colors, but they're not kind of this color combination on here. So this looks really, really nice. Wow, that is great. That looks really, really good. So this one, of course, with any unusual effect will look good. Let's see what else we have on here. Some more themed ones, candy cane, stuff like that. Let's see if there's any other different ones. Cookie Fortress. Let's take a look at this guy. So obviously it's little, Demo Man and Medic and Scout, like little gingerbread man. Looks pretty cool. Little Mercenaries. Frozen Aura. This one looks really nice. Maybe one of my favorite, at least of the ones I've looked through so far. The colors look great. Definitely unique, something different. You don't see a whole lot as far as war paints. And I think this one with like Nebula or any of those blue effects. It's going to look really, really cool. I might get some of these warpaints for my Nebula loadout. That's going to look awesome. Now let's take a look at some of the cosmetics and other items on here. Obviously, they're very winter themed. As you can see, this one is so simple, but I love it. And it's all class, and just, you can't get more festive, right? You need everything. The festive weapons, the festive beard, the festive hat, the festive everything. And some of the new unusuals are going to go with that as well. This one, I believe, is the highest tier one, elite grade or assassin grade, I don't recall, but it's just a tower of presence on your head, which goes perfectly with towering pillar of hats, and there you go, presence. The theme is there. It's good. I'm guessing you can get this unusual form, which might be kind of expensive, even though I'm not really sure if there's any specific themes that go with it, but there's tons of loadouts you can make with this that are going to look great. A reindeer hat on here. Blitz and Bowl looks good. This taunt looks fantastic. If you have a sparkling lights unusual effect, this is going to look amazing. I like that. It's super active. It's super bright, and it's on the character. It's not like a trailer or anything over your head, so this thing is going to look great. I might do a little bit of unboxing, which I don't do very often, just to get something like this in there. This should be an all-class beard. Looks like it is. Another Santa beard, which looks good. I like the fact that it looks kind of like cheap with string. Gives it some different character. More Smissmas-themed hats on here. A Christmas tree, actual Christmas tree hat. This one on here, Frozen Fractals. I like this because it looks so different. Like, the clouds look really intense. They don't look like our normal clouds. They're bright. They're kind of flashy and active. And then obviously, you know, the snowflakes falling down. So 3 different versions of that. Let's keep going through here. A top hat. It looks like a stack of hats, but they're beanies. Very funny. We have another effect on here, which is hilarious. It looks like this is just surrounding your feet. Let's take a look at this one. So a little bit weird. The 2D effect in here looks a little bit weird to me, but you can't say it's not Smissmas theme. So that looks pretty funny. Look at this. It's kind of like a crone stone, but it is a Christmas hat or a Christmas tree. Kind of cool. I kind of like it. Let's keep moving through here. This one, maybe my favorite effect, at least from what I've seen so far. This is called Divine Desire, and there's another effect, a different color on here. So you can imagine with white energy or some of the mystical medley, other kind of colors, if you could wear these together, that would look amazing. But the color combinations on here look really, really good. 2 different colors. Comparing these looks really good on their own, and they're going to be great with, if you have any miscellaneous hats you can combine them with. Mistletoe on here. Oh man, mistletoe. I'm sure I'm going to see some pretty funny loadouts or people using the, conscientious objector, making some funny sets on here. And of course, look at this. They put this in the game. Leave it to Valve. They don't hold back with some of these kind of funny themes and memes from real life. So this is crazy that they put this in there. It's silly, but it's also, a flashback. Anytime you see this in game, you're going to remember, oh yeah, I remember 2020. That was a crazy time. So more taunts on here, a hat on here, a pirate hat. Boots, which are presents for your feet, which is an all-class. So now you can have a present hat, a present head, present feet, an all-class reindeer hat. Interesting. So I think I like the exquisite rack a little bit more, or the antlers, but it still looks cool. It's candy cane. Definitely something you could fit with any Smissmas loadout. This one looks kind of nice too. I like that they're traveling around your body. 2 different colors on here. Not sure how expensive it'll be, but definitely bright and colorful. I like that a lot. Okay, are these still in here? Are we still part of the Smissmas update? I think we are. A good variety of colors here. It looks like it's a vivid plasma with some sparkles and kind of like a splash effect. So I like that. This one, of course, reminds me of Nebula. This one reminds me of vivid and green energy. This one's like a darker green energy on here. So really, really nice. If you could get this on a Misk as well with a Nebula effect, that would look crazy. Let's see what else we have on here. Some sleepy stuff. This looks like a mixture of a BMOC and like a beanie as well. And the other hat from, what was it called? End of the Line. I can't remember, but looks really good. I like that it's really fluffy and kind of tall versus just kind of flat like some of the other ones. So that looks good. And I believe that is it for the Smissmas stuff on here. So I probably didn't get to everything. Some of them aren't listed in here, like the maps and things like that. But overall, a really good update in my mind. This is more than we usually get by a lot. We have new maps, new cosmetics, new taunts, new unusual effects, new war paints. We got a little bit of everything. So I'm really happy with this update, especially even if it continues to be from the community. That's fine with me. I don't mind at all. Any updates for TF2 is great, especially during the holidays. So I think this is their last update of the year for 2020, and they did a good job. I got to give them credit. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for me. Down below in the comments, let's hear from you guys. What do you think of this last update of 2020, the TF2 Smissmas update? Personally, so far, it looks really good. and I haven't even played it yet. So I need to jump off here, play some TF2, check out all the cool new stuff for myself. And yeah, good luck to anyone unboxing. And don't forget to join my Squirrely Squad. It's my Steam group down below. I do all my giveaways, release new videos, stuff on there first, so you guys won't miss it. And yeah, hope to see you guys in casual on some of these new winter maps. Take care. Peace.
Thanks, mate.